Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of November 11th to the 17th. Pisces, this week we have the Trust the Oracle. Trust the Oracle. We should trust the Oracle. Sorry, the Trust the Niggle Oracle card. We have the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Cups. So, interesting little reading here. I think this is for those of you who may be transitioning out of a relationship or some kind of ending on the home front. It's fairly specific. If you're not going through that situation, this may not be for you, this one. But let's see how that unfolds across the reading. But I'll just start off by reading out your oracle card here. Trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? That annoying niggling feeling, try as you might, it's there, and it's not going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely all of that going on here in terms of something needing to shift, something that may be in your way, something that may be holding space for something more beautiful, more satisfying, more emotionally fulfilling to come in a little bit down the track, Pisces. Because in your recent past here we have the Hierophant and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, a lot of people see that Ten of Pentacles as in, okay, this is the ultimate in happy home and abundance and all of that. But we have to keep in mind that this is a 10, so it can be completion as well. And in this particular reading, I am seeing this as potentially a home situation or a relationship that has actually run its course, done its time, and needs to be completed because something needs to shift. There's greater things that are waiting to come in for you. So this is where you need to, trust that niggle. Has your intuition been trying to tell you this for a while? Try tuning into that heart space, third eye, your stomach, because often there's that niggling feeling that won't just go away, and that leads us to the truth. Now, this is in the recent past position, so some of you may have already initiated conversations about the end of a relationship or somebody moving out, that sort of thing. Or some of you may just be, on the threshold of that at the moment. Because we have that Ten of Pentacles with the Hierophant, and the Hierophant can talk about, the institution of marriage, committed relationship. For some of you, it could be in the workplace as well because, Pentacles can link to, abundance and finances, the finances that we build our home with, and, that can be the institution of study or work, especially in, areas like banking or insurance, finance, that kind of thing. The Hierophant really is about, coming before that spiritual figure and, really, questioning the faith, testing your faith in the situation, deciding on whether that situation aligns with your true values, with your true spiritual self, or whether it's time to go in a new direction, one that is going to fulfill you on, more levels, on the full 5, 6 senses. So that's what I'm seeing here in these cards, guys. Could be the end of some kind of living situation, even having to move out of a home, the breakup of a relationship, the ending of a job, that kind of thing. Because in your current energies here, we see the sort of aftermath of that, some deep hurt, some pain with that Three of Swords. The Three of Swords can be the heartbreak card. Even if it's your decision maybe to dissolve this situation, it doesn't mean it's easy. It can be just as hard as for the person who decides to, take the initiative to end a situation. But, 3 is also the number of new manifestations. So I think through this you'll be able to move on in a stronger new direction for you. And, this heart, it is exposed to the elements. So even though you might feel quite cracked open and vulnerable at the moment, this is also the start of the healing process. We have to expose our wounds to the air in order to get them to scab and to heal and that kind of thing. So that you might be feeling like that at the moment, but just keep in mind, have faith and trust the universe because there's only better things coming in for you. Yeah, and you definitely think about what you do want in the future and start manifesting that, because change is upon us with that Page of Swords card. You know, the Page of Swords can be that wind of change card. It's the first rumblings of new progress, a change of direction, of using that sword of victory to cut any remaining energetic cords to a situation, to free yourself, to free your heart, I see with that. Yeah, Page of Swords, you know, it can be an air sign, especially a younger person coming in that somehow helps you through this transition. So that would be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But I'm really feeling with that Page of Swords that this is the turning point. It's that stepping over the threshold of pain to new beginnings, to new manifestations. Because we see much bigger and better things coming in for you on an emotional front here, Pisces. I mean, look at this. First of all, I see this King of Cups definitely representing you. Whether you're male or female, it's not gender specific. It's about the energy of evoking the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is somebody who is the master of his or her emotions. The King of Cups can stay grounded even when there is tumultuous, emotions being felt, maybe from a breakup, maybe from losing a job, maybe from, having to move out of your home that's been your, beautiful home for years. He can stay grounded, he can stay firm, can also be nurturing and compassionate and see the other party's position as well. He's sure of himself, confident, authoritarian, dominant when he needs to be. That's the King of Cups energy. So I really see you coming back into a place of power through this situation, definitely leading into the next period of your life. Because it's possible in the past that you might have been marching to the beat of somebody else's drum, living by somebody else's values under that Hierophant energy, the values that were imposed on you by systems or a partner, that kind of thing. So this is about you now figuring out what you really want for your life. What direction do you want to take? And taking the steps to get there. It also, after, freeing yourself from that situation, cutting those energetic cords, we create space for more aligned situations, people, experiences to be drawn to us. That's what I see with the Ace of Cups. If this was you living by somebody else's values or, or values that are imposed on you, this is about you aligning with your truth, with your higher self, with your heart. And that's when beautiful opportunities can come in. So that Ace of Cups, it can be a loving offer. It can be, if this is a work reading for you, if you think that pertains to that area, it could be an offer or opportunity coming in that's going to fulfill you on all of your essential levels. It does come in on the hand of the divine. So there is that element of synchronicity here, being gifted, being rewarded for going through the harder times and releasing yourself from the situations that no longer serve you. And Pisces here, this is you accepting that gift from the divine, claiming it as your own as you sit in your throne, and really thinking about, okay, how am I going to use this situation to cultivate more joy, love, and harmony and peace in my life, potentially with a new partner or, in a new role if you are moving on in work. It all starts though, Pisces, with trusting that niggle, trusting those intuitions, and then taking the inspired action that is needed to release yourself, to start making, new progress in a different direction, because that's when we create the space for the beautiful things to come in. So Pisces, that's what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading. It won't be for every one of you guys. Feel free to leave me a comment if you'd like to share how it's unfolding in your daily life, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.